Hey everybody, I hope you all are doing well. So this is some information on omega-3s and omega-6s, the parts that they play, how they interact with each other. It's really just a preliminary. There's a lot of information about this, and I'm still learning a lot too, so bear with me. But this information is from a website called riverview.org. The name of it is Get Oil Change, Improving Your Omega-6 to Omega-3 Ratio, published by Riverview Health on August 22nd, 2012, by Laura Kenny, MS, CD, RD. I think those are her credentials. And so, research has shown trans fat, along with excessive saturated fat, can have a negative impact on your health. But what about the newly popular omega-6 fatty acids such as linoleic acid and arachidonic acid? Might I pronounce that? Question mark. While so commonly confused with omega-3s, omega-6s are considered pro-inflammatory, meaning that they promote inflammation and trigger disease. I didn't know that, by the way. I didn't know that I kind of feel like they promoted inflammation, but I didn't realize that that triggers disease. It makes sense when you think about it, but anyway, I'll probably come back to that later. Omega-3s, which are found in fatty fish, fish oil, walnuts, and flax seeds, are anti-inflammatory and help prevent disease. They have been shown to reduce the risk of heart disease, cancer, and stroke. Medical research, I don't know the source for this medical research, that shows that I'm pretty sure show is supposed to be there, shows that disproportionate levels of omega-6s to omega-3s increases the risk of these diseases along with many others. Many of the medications used to treat and manage these conditions actually work by blocking the effects of omega-6s. Modern American diets typically boast on omega-6. So hold on a second, let me go back to that. So right there, it's telling us medical research. So they're telling you that when it's not in balance, when it's not in that good balance, which I think is 2.5 or 3 to 1 or 4 to 1, around there for omega-6s and omega-3s. If it's not at that optimal balance, you're actually set up to be more prone to get diseases and sicknesses. And then they actually tell you that many of the medications that were prescribed by the people who are supposed to be here to help us be healthy actually increase the risk of these diseases because they block the balance. They block the intake of your omega-3s and your omega-6s, which is just continuously, perpetuating imbalance in your body. This is why I keep saying these pharmaceuticals, these medications, the more people take them, the more sick they actually get. But anyways, let's continue on here. Okay, so the American sometimes American diet modern American diets typically boast an omega-6 to omega-3 ratio around 10 to 1. So right there you have the American diet, which in itself is like deity to die. I mean, there's a lot of things behind that word in itself. But they're telling us that 10 to 1 is the optimal ratio. And again, as I just said, if that is wrong, if that's incorrect, then they're literally telling us things that are poisoning our body, that are creating imbalances in our body, which are setting ourselves up for diseases. So let's just continue on. It goes back to codices. I mean, these people tell you straight up with their symbol that they're liars. So you got to just, take it for what it is. And sometimes it's as high as 30 to 1, while the optimal ratio for health is, okay, here we go, 4 to 1. So they're saying it's 4 to 1. That's the optimal ratio for omega-6s to omega-3s. So omega-6s and omega-3s are both essential fatty acids. So this means that they are nutrients your body can't make. So you can't get them anywhere else. Well, the body doesn't make them on its own. I guess as it makes other nutrients on its own, these acids, they don't. So it's imperative that you guys have a healthy balance. And if you don't have a healthy balance, you're going to be open to receiving all sorts of diseases and sicknesses, and you're just not going to be feeling all that good. So this is very important because this goes into how well or healthy your immune system is. And your immune system is completely designed, its sole purpose is to fight off diseases and infections and to keep you running at that optimal level. So, the things that help keep, it's like a vehicle. You got to keep your oil going, you got to keep your fluids going, you got to maintain everything. Otherwise, it breaks down. You can't just put duct tape on a bumper and expect that to fix the bumper. No, it's just eventually going to fall off because it ain't been fixed. It's just been taped on. It's just a band aid. So that's really what the medical system is. They just provide you with Band-Aids, and they keep selling you the Band-Aids, and you keep buying the Band-Aids, and you keep getting sicker, but they keep selling them to you. And it's like, well, hey, if you keep coming back to us, this is what we have to offer you. You know, there is other information out there. If you take the time and you really seek, you know, that healthy, that organic, that holistic way of healing, it's out there. But if you choose just to go along with what's being thrown at you, that's what you're going to get. So, however, hemp still has. So then again, also there's a lot of other like fruit, coconuts, fish, veggies. These are all also great superfoods, and there's many more out there that can do a lot of great and awesome things. Now, with the hemp though, the hemp doesn't just do the omega-3 to omega-6 ratio. Hemp, you know, I mean, it can build. It's a medicine. It's a food. It's a technology. Its ability to conduct electricity, from what Pops has told me, is even greater than gold. I mean, the list for its potentials is like limitless, practically. I mean, it makes so many things, and it grows relatively easy. It's a hardy plant, and it grows quickly as well. It's versatile, it's efficient, you know. And then also just going back to Genesis 9:3, even as the green herb have I given you all things. And yes, I think a lot of the Bible has been misconstrued and lied and, you know, torn apart and twisted. However, I do think that there are very precious seeds and gems within that Bible, and if you have the good ears and the eyes and the discernment to see it and hear it and feel it, then, you know, the treasures are there for you to find. And I believe one of those treasures is in Genesis 9:3, in the green herb have I given you all things. So anyways, I hope you guys are doing well, and I'm going to come back at you with some more information on omega-3s and 6s and hemp, and how, you know, we can start utilizing this plant to change the world for the better. All right, love you guys. Have a good day. Bye.